technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
Tracking this morning is how Elon Musk has responded to Donald Trump's aide Peter Navarro after Navaro went on a rant against India once again. Now, Elon Musk is standing his defense of his platform's X community's notes and also the features of Grok. Hours after Donald Trump's trade and manufacturing advisor Peter Navarro was fact-checked by X on his claim over India's Russian oil purchase. This is the response that's coming in from Elon Musk. Now, what does Elon Musk say? Let's take you through those details. We will tell you about it. But before that, let's also show you how this entire story panned out. Now, viewers, yesterday itself, before Donald Trump first said that he considers Prime Minister Narendra Modi a great friend, the sentiment was also reciprocated by the Prime Minister. Amidst all of this, amid a sort of reset that we are witnessing, Donald Trump's aide is still on a rant. He gets fact-checked by Donald Trump's former best friend, that is Elon Musk, on social media platform X, and that has led to this entire meltdown. What happened? The claim that was made by Peter Navarro was that India's tariffs are costing US's jobs. The fact check that came in on X is that India buys oil for energy and security. And then comes the meltdown by Peter Navarro, where he says Elon is letting propaganda into posts hinting at, Elon Musk's platform X. Then he also made a claim that India buys Russian oil to profiteer. The fact check that came in was that they do not violate any sanctions. The meltdown that came after this was that, he used a word and he said that this is absolute rubbish. Then he said that revenues feed Russia's war machine, for which the fact check came was US also imports commodities from Russia. Then Peter Navarro went on to say that India buys Russian oil only and only to profiteer. So here is how the entire, scenario unfolded. Then also came a claim from Peter Navarro that India cannot handle, truth spins. After which the fact check that came on X was that Navarro's claims are also hypocritical. The meltdown that comes in after that from Peter Navarro is that Indian government spin machine is moving high tilt. Now remember, all of this is coming amidst the reset in ties between India and America, where both India and US, there seems to be a little bit of a thaw with the statements coming in from Donald Trump and also Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as well as External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. How has Elon Musk responded to Peter Navarro? Let's take a look. Elon Musk is now defending his platform X after it fact-checked Peter Navarro, after Peter Navarro went ahead and accused Elon Musk of allowing propaganda on his platform. Musk says, and I quote, on this platform, the people decide the narrative. You hear all sides of an argument. Community notes corrects everyone. No exceptions. Notes data and code is public source. Grok provides further fact-checking. So without naming Peter Navarro, he sends out a message after Peter Navarro had a meltdown and also slammed Elon Musk. Once again, we must go through this post by Elon Musk. He asserts on this platform, that is social media platform X, the people decide the narrative. You hear all sides of an argument. Community notes are there to correct everyone. No exceptions. And then notes data and code is public source. Grok also provides further fact-checking. So this is how Elon Musk has responded to Peter Navarro. We have Rishabh, my colleague, joining us on this broadcast. Rishabh, since yesterday we've been seeing how Peter Navarro is going non-stop with his anti-India rant, even at a time when diplomacy has taken a more mature turn. Now it is Elon Musk, Donald Trump's former BFF, as one would have called him, who is countering Donald Trump's aide. How is the Indian government looking at this development?
Well, if we talk about, Elon Musk versus Peter Navarro, one thing is very clear, that there are multiple views, and for that matter, if we may use the term, conflicting views within United States about Trump's stand on India, the way tariff has been slapped or not. Peter Navarro has taken one extreme where he has gone calling names to India, saying that Russia's war is being funded by India, not only funded by India, it is actually Modi's war. This is Peter Navarro's word. Then came Twitter. Twitter started fact-checking, Peter Navarro. Then Peter Navarro changed the goalpost and started attacking Elon Musk. And now Elon Musk is defending his own platform, the social media platform X. When it comes to this, India is, very closely monitoring it. Many within the Indian setup says that things are, returning to reset. Washington and Delhi are looking for a reset, and both the leaders, Donald Trump and Narendra Modi, do believe that India and US should move ahead together. This bickering between Delhi and Washington needs to stop, and majorly from Washington needs to stop. India has played very mature, held its ground firmly, and now wants to go ahead with this. Likes of Peter Navarro, for that matter, India has called his statements misleading to be the least, but also using the informal channels. India has, protested against such statements being made, and in a way we see that things have gone less. Except Peter Navarro, all other officials have been tamed in. Peter Navarro continues to, go on a rant against India or anything that looks pro-India. Remains to be seen how long. The weekend was long for Peter Navarro. Whether Monday he'll be tamed in or not is something that will only be clear by this evening.
No, and that doesn't seem to be his intention, at least, Rishabh, because right now Peter Navarro is not backing down despite being fact-checked by Elon Musk's ex. Navaro has launched another tirade. This time he's accusing what he calls Indian special interest groups of interfering in US domestic politics. He's slamming X for flagging the claims that he made with a community note, and has also started his own poll seemingly challenging the platform's credibility itself. Now, Elon Musk has also called him out, but Navaro is once again unrelenting, and he's put out that post. If now Navaro is on social media platform X. He is now, after going on a rant against India, after being fact-checked, he goes on to say, he's put out this poll: should X put up posts like the one below where foreign interests masquerade as objective observers and interfere with domestic US economics and politics? He also said, see screenshot, take poll on the next post. This is what Peter Navarro has done. Clearly, over the weekend and in the last 24 hours itself, Peter Navarro unwilling to relent despite being fact-checked by X, by Elon Musk. Here now he puts out a poll in his defense, and he says, should X put a post like one below where foreign interests masquerade as objective observers? What is the screenshot? Is the same one that was fact-checked by X, where he has said India's highest tariffs cost US jobs. He was fact-checked by X. Pathikrit Pen is also joining us this morning. Pathikrit, good morning. Peter Navarro is on a meltdown, maybe unwilling to, see the reality. But what do you think the US is trying to do in this entire scenario when we are looking at what many are calling a reset in ties after that statement that came in from Donald Trump, and also the reciprocation by Prime Minister Narendra Modi?
No, I think I respect and admire the reciprocation by the Prime Minister of India, because India has always been very nuanced and measured in its approach. India did not make any rash statement against the United States. But I think the United States, on the contrary, is playing the typical good cop, bad cop strategy. I mean, on one hand, somebody will be a little reconciliatory, but other side, these wolf warrior type of diplomatic, barrage of attacks that we witness is continuing, which means that it's part of a larger grand design. I don't think Peter Navarro is doing on his own. He has been given a specific brief to do this. And now I think they are, pointing the guns towards Elon Musk because of the fact-checking, which has literally exposed the hollow, sham logic and excuses that Navarro has been giving on the oil issue. Because first and foremost, if there's such a big problem with the Russian oil, then Navarro should, ask his president to sanction the Russian oil, which they have not done till date. Secondly, I think they are now, putting the guns towards Elon Musk, because I think Elon Musk has literally fallen apart with Trump administration, and even when the CEO meet of big tech companies happened, I don't think Elon Musk was present there. So I think there are multiple battles now the Trump administration is fighting, both inside and outside. Foreign interest is a very interesting term being used against Elon Musk if it is pointed towards him, because why he would be called foreign? considering that he is an American citizen, is a big question mark. So whether he is being considered as an outsider or an immigrant, and whether tomorrow they will ask him to leave the country.
Yes,
also.
Patikrit, before I let you go, I want you to elaborate on why you think this is, Peter Navarro is not doing this on his own. It's not about one man going on a tirade against India when diplomatically US wants a reset. If you feel that he is acting on the instruction of his bosses, then what do you think is the larger agenda of the United States?
So larger interest would be that, okay, somewhere they want to reconcile a little bit, but at the same time, they want to keep the pressure high. They don't want to show to the world that what they said earlier was, incorrect. So you would see there will be some reconciliatory measures, statements by Trump, but Scott Bessent, Lindsey Graham, Peter Navarro, they will keep on doing these rants. These rants from such a big office cannot happen unless there is green signal from the administration itself. That is why I say they are part of a larger grand design.
Okay. Thank you so much, Patikrit, for joining us this morning and putting forth your views. But viewers, let's also get you some more context. All this is happening at a time when Donald Trump earlier, just 2 days ago, mentioned that how he considers Prime Minister Narendra Modi as his good friend, and then you have that reciprocation that came in from the Prime Minister and also some statements from the External Affairs Minister with regards to the statement made by the US President. Listen into all those reactions.
I always will. I'll always be friends with Modi. He's great. Prime Minister, he's great. I'll always be friends, but I just don't like what he's doing at this particular moment. But India and the United States have a special relationship. There's nothing to worry about. We just have moments on occasion.
I think Prime Minister Modi obviously attaches enormous importance to our partnership with the United States. And where President Trump is concerned, he's always had a very good personal equation with President Trump. But the point is, look, we are engaged, we remain engaged with the United States, and at this time, I can't say more than that.
देश की फॉरेन पॉलिसी को एक नया स्वरूप दिया है जिसमें नेशनल इंटरेस्ट, हमारे नागरिकों का हित, हमारे किसानों का हित, मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज को उनको सेफगार्ड करने का ध्यान में रख के एक ओवरऑल एक ऐसी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इन 11 वर्षों में रखा है जो हमने 50-60 वर्षों में कभी नहीं देखा था. उसके कारण विश्व भर में भारत के प्रति एक नया ट्रस्ट है और यूएस बहुत बड़ी डेमोक्रेसी है, भारत विश्व की मदर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी है. इन दोनों डेमोक्रेसीज के बीच में अच्छा रिलेशन रहना स्वाभाविक ही है.